Twitch drops for Marvel Snap are going on right now, so be sure to drop by twitch.tv/Jeff Hoagland, where I'm going to be streaming a ton for the next few days to get your free credits and variant. Welcome back to our Marvel Snap deck highlight and our early verdict take on our latest card release, the Grandmaster, a 2/0 whose on reveal moves another on reveal card from his same location to the center and then makes that on reveal card ability happens again. A couple of noteworthy things about Grandmaster. The first is that he has to move a card in order to re-trigger it, i.e. he needs to be played in the left or right location to move a card center to get its effect for a second time. The other thing is that Grandmaster will only move on reveal cards. So if there's multiple cards in a given location, but only one of them has an on reveal, he's guaranteed to grab that one with the on reveal, relocate it, and get its effect again. My early take on this card after playing with it for 8 or 9 hours after release during our drop stream for the first time yesterday is that it seems like it's probably a playable card and it's a somewhat unique and novel effect. But as of right now, I think I'd be kind of surprised if it became a must-have metagame staple in the format. Today's deck list is the type of core that he felt the most relevant and powerful to me in so far, which is specifically a Silver Surfer deck. So a couple of good effects to be copying with Grandmaster in this deck is he's another way for us to double up Brood, as well as doubling up the namesake of the deck, Silver Surfer. One thing that's kind of cute that Grandmaster allows you to do in this deck is you can Silver Surfer and then Grandmaster the Silver Surfer, as well as Absorbing Man the Grandmaster, or Absorbing Man the Surfer and then Grandmaster the Absorbing Man, to basically give us 3 sets of Silver Surfer triggers over the last 2 turns of the game, pumping up our 3 energy cards quite large. Grandmaster has 0 power, so the Silver Surfer deck that we're playing today I built with Ravonna the Renslayer in mind to make him discounted, as well as other powerful 3 energy cards such as Wolfsbane and Ironheart, which are also effects that we're going to periodically double up with Grandmaster as well. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you today. I think they do a good job of showcasing this deck, making some pretty powerful numbers, thanks to Grandmaster giving us redundancy with the deck's namesake, Silver Surfer. If you enjoy what you see, snap that like button. For the rest of the day, though, have fun with the deck highlight. You know what I can think about here, though? I could go Forge here into Sebastian Shaw here, and then next turn I could go Ironheart Grandmaster on the right. Do I edit my own videos? No, I have a full-time editor for the edited channel.
I am Iron Man.
Grandmaster is basically Snapcaster, and she does have some Snapcaster vibes, unironically. Just needs a single point of power. If this Ironheart was Surfer, our draw would be kinda cracked here with the Grandmaster, huh? Oh my god, we hit Shaw twice on a full board. Worship me. Worship me! What a gamer we are.
Victory.
All right. We have the 3 lads together.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
No dose the car this time, please. Please, game, I'm begging you. No, Grandmaster middle does not accomplish anything. Nova does let our opponent know that their Meek is in danger. We're gonna get 3 Silver Surfer triggers, but the problem here is have any 3s to pay them off with. think I need my stance. I think I need my stance in the center to contest the collector. They binned their Modoc. We'll see. I think we beat that, right? Yeah, actually gets a double surfer here. Okay, I mean, that's exactly what we're looking to do. Ideally, we'd have, you know, our Brood or our Shaw to, like, really pop hard there. But even so, we had, like, some solid numbers.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Were there really YouTube channels hyping this card up as being insane? I don't really consume much YouTube content because YouTube content tends to not be the type of stuff that I enjoy. There's no way they're not bouncing this turn, right? Cozy Analyst is the best of this month. Okay. But she's also, like, the only one that looks super playable so far, so it's kind of a low bar. Sure. Sure. Remember, our coin flip with Grandmaster on the left. We hit either Surfer or Ironheart. Just didn't play for the center. Forge my Wolfsbane. Alright, can I win a 50-50? Nailed it. Silver Surfer definitely feels like his most relevant home so far. I consistently am at least like, I want to draw this card that's doing something interesting. Added a lot of stats there.
Victory.
So I'd rather, I mean, and we might get to them like eventually because we're going to stream a bunch this week with drops going on. But in general, I'm not a huge fan of like playing things like that where it's just like, oh, this is very clearly just like not going to be optimal in a week.
Opponent snapped.
It's so strange to me when people, spots like this, where unless they're just like griefing us by running the timer out, it's weird to me to snap and then not be certain of what you're doing. Like if you're in a position to snap, it should be like, oh, I know I have a strong position and what we're doing with it. They have a 1 power blade. Gives me +8 over here. Gives me +8 over here. Gives me +4 in the center. Yeah, Absorbing Man spreads the power out more evenly. Surfer guarantees that I get stats onto the Sebastian shot, which I think is better. And this is Hela that's discarded a couple of things. They have Death and Jubilee.
Minions to me.
Yep.
Victory. Parker!
That's cute. That might be something that we do. May or may not play the Lockjaw. We were talking about maybe trying to fit Lockjaw into this deck earlier, so this will be a fun little experiment.
Snap.
Might just be the games I'm catching, but no one seems to be getting crazy Grandmaster plays right now. Like what is your expectation? Like what in your brain constitutes a crazy play? I feel like even when cards release that are playable, there's always like this weird bias against them where like if they're not literally Loki or Elsa or High Evolution, they don't like take the format and throw it in a trash can and redefine it. People are like, man, this card's kind of bad, huh? If it doesn't literally invalidate everything else that's previously existing in the format, people are just like, man, card's mid, isn't it? Card's not cracked in half, fucking sucks. Pass. Eagle Zuck, thank you for the 2/3 of a year. Appreciate that. Welcome back. I agree, Burgle. This concept seems incredibly reasonable.
Minions.
But when a card does actually do that, people complain about power creep. That's also accurate. What if I do this? Like, I think this is the play to win line, right? Yes, they can't double a card mid because of the Lockjaw. It takes away 3 from them and 2 from us in the middle. Alrighty, 4 cards in hand. Dracula's discard a 20 power card every time, right? We are officially 1 short of the left. Whoo! I would like to dedicate that dub to J. Jonah Jameson. He only moves cards that have on reveals. And you need to make sure there's not a Cosmo. Why does Grandmaster have 0 power? Well, you see, Socio, if a card contains the word move in its text box, you have to be really conservative about its stat line. It's only when you're printing an Unga Bunga 6-drop that you are like, yes, give it all of the numbers, please. That's explicitly why Blob is what he is, Chad. Blob says he can't move, and not moving is the opposite of a move card, so you can give him all the stats, because it's only the move cards that are busted. Nihilus in their discard deck. Okay. Okay. They're cooking. I think they're baked shit. I think this is right. We like Grandmaster, and we kick him over here. We kick him over here. We get some more triggers here, and then in the center, Wolfsbane happens, and she's full. I would assume Professor X is back because almost every Marvel Snap format for the last 6 months has devolved down to, hey, who can figure out the best Professor X lockout deck the fastest?
Opponent snapped.
Straw's great at least. Wow, super punished. Holy shit. Okay, so we'll Forge here, Brood here, Absorbing Man, Surfer. Hope that's enough. Yeah, if you joined the stream late, we spent the first 2 hours after Grandmaster release playing it in Bounce. It was fine. Most of the time we had better cards we'd rather be playing. Is Wolfsbane left better? If I Wolfsbane left, Absorbing Man will copy Wolfsbane instead of Brood. Because Wolfsbane will have been my last played card. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back in again tomorrow for another highlight. Twitch drops for Marvel Snap are going on right now, so be sure to drop by twitch.tv/Jeff Hoagland, where I'm going to be streaming a ton for the next few days to get your free credits and variant.